Habaya sam yala ka jong ka jing shem kumno ula iehnoh ya ka jing pule doktor ban bot ya kalenti ka ba u angnot ha ka jing im jong u. Menteri katanat ka koi ka kya bat sports and youth affairs uba Wailad miki shla ha ka Henry tarik jelio. Ula kentu ki samla pule ban jiet iki kam katkum ka jing angnot bat ka jing la jongki bat om katkum ka jing khmi lenti daki bahayeng hasam. Habakran kum ukong san ha ka jingalang pun ku burom ha ka sin ka bakhat san jong ka North Liberty High Secondary School juwai uba Wailad miki shla ula ongru baka wayne ki rai ka bakraw tam ka baki samla ki yakendu kalong banjit ya ka kam ka jam ka bakin trekin kta ha ka lawe ka jongki haba pun kan mawi ki por ka jong u kum ukna school uba Wailad ula ong ba ujukwa ban puli ya kalan ka baya day bat ka kam shakri pai ba bat ban pen kre ya ka exam UPSC Civil Service. Henry, hadien ba ula yo ya ki marks ki ba biang haskol, lapan story u da ki bahiyeng bat ki nohikai ba un puli ha ka science bat hadien ya ka MBBS. Wat la ula yo rung ha ka medical school bat sedang ya ka jing puli. Henry, shen ula sngut ho baka kam sumar kam day satya ka jing khot ba shisha na ka banta jong u. Ngatip bangan la ban pendap ya ka jing puli Henry ngatip ru bangan om sngob ha ban le ya ka ka bam sham la I men sim ya nga ula ong haba benram baha ka bakut ula ha ban shim ya ka rai ka ba ban iehnoh ya ka jing puli doktor bat man sedang thamai Menteri ula ong bakat bagi kimi ki kapa bat ki bahyeng hasam ki kwa ya ka babhatam nakabenta laki jong ki khon Henry ula ong bagi samla ki de ban dan ya ka jing shlor ban sngoto ya la ka jong ka bor bat ban bot iki kam ki baya hab bat ka jing angnot ka jong ki na lor kata upen shlor ru ya ki samla puli bakin dan ya ka jing angnot ban ya khon ya ka exam UPSC da ka ba pen pau ka jing sngo kya ba ka jila Meghalaya kam shamla la ban pen mi iki kertong ki ba jam ha ka UPSC na do kini ki snam ki baladam ula ong baka jela kadang don kam shibun ki samla bakin rung sheki kam senshar khadar jongkari bat ban no senyang hak ban thawi ki policy bat haki kam senshar khadar haba ai jingaro ya ka North Liberty High Secondary School halor ki jingjab hakaliang ka puli puthi Menteri ula ong baka ni ka jaka puli kelate ya ka nam ka bapaha lingba ka jingat rilang jungki bor penyat ki nohikai ki khynnah puli bat ki kemi pa ka Dr. Waisa Sumer, District School Education Officer ka West Giant Hills, haba ai jingkran kum ga sembut kongsan, kala ai ka jingkhoble kerpang ya ka ni ka school, halor ka jingjab ha ka puli puthi, bat ka jingno senyang ban kentio ya ka kerdan, bat ka jinglong renti ne standard, ha ka liang ka puli puthi, hapo ka district. Kiway pat kipala ai jingkran ha ka ni ka sngi, ki kenthop ya u principal ba bi Richard Yuria, u balapan pau ya ka jingkio shaprang jong school ha kaliang ka puli puthi da ka bapen benaru halor ka jingpas bha jungki khynnah ha ka exam SSLC but HSSLC ha ka ni ka sngi kala don ru ka jingpen ko burom mi khynnah puli ki bawan shakman bat lapan phu pen phieng ya ka ni ka sngi da ki jing shat jingrwa bat ki jingpen I call shore na ki khynnah school.
Today I hope that it will be a historic moment and it will encourage you to work hard more. Nobody will remember how you start, but everyone will remember how you finish. That is very much important. So today, I know every time we come here, we always speak about Sir Richard. Because even I'm also in a previous program, I always end up speaking more about Sir Richard. Because for what he has done. And I think today, I won't do that again. Today is a special occasion for our young achievers. But it is really something with this school that it has made that reputation of coming up every year in the top list. So for this, I would really like to congratulate the principal, under his visionary leadership, the committed teachers who have really given their heart and souls, and you are very fortunate to have a student who are really ready to give what it takes. And at the same time, you have got a supportive parent who work hand in hand with the school. So this is a teamwork, a collective effort from each and everyone. So a big, big congratulations to all of you once again. Let's give all of you a big round of applause. And I think North Liberty Higher Secondary School, if we see that how that every year that we get a topper from this school. And I must congratulate to the management of the school. And we know that all the students who are studying here, they are not from a well-to-do family. Economically challenged, but still to be able to do it again and again, it is something special. And from what I realize, when I try to compare, is that North Liberty do the same thing, but differently. That is the speciality of North Liberty. In this time of change, we need to go. We need to be updated. Otherwise, we'll be left behind. And at the same time, I would like to urge our young achievers today that you are in that stage where I hope many of you are still confused. What should I do next? Where many of you try to look at your friends. I'll just share with you my story. When I passed my class 10, but before that, I already made up my mind that I want to appear the UPSC exam. I want to be a civil servant, an IAS, because as a student of JNV, I still remember where the DC is the chairman of the school managing committee. I still remember the power he had, the change he can bring, the policy he can bring. That's why I made up my mind that I want to pursue humanities and I want to appear in UPSC. That's how I prepare myself since my class 6, 7, 8 onward. Then when I passed my class 10, I got 82%. Then I went home telling my parent that I want to pursue humanities. And I hope you all know what the answer would be. As a typical Meghalayan family, they said, "Are you mad? 82% and you will take humanities? No. You have to take science." And then I tried to consult my teacher as well. They also said the same thing. No. You should take science. There is nothing in humanities. That's how I took science. I tried to do well. I worked hard along with because I was in JNV, I was the school captain. I was the house captain for 7 years. And I tried to manage things. And after I passed my class 12, I got 82.33%. Then again, I told them that I don't want to pursue science. I want to pursue humanities, BA, because I know that from the interview and others, I came to know that it's easy to prepare from the art subject. Especially you take history, political science, it's really coincide with the current affairs. So that's how I was planning. But same thing when I reached home, then my family told me, no. With this mark, you could easily get in medical and other line. So that's why they pushed me. Then I applied in MBBS, in agriculture and veterinary. And I got in all three of them. Then after that, then I choose MBBS. I went there, I start my study, I started in Negrims, but I was not happy at all. And I know it's not for me. As the time goes, as I was not having any interest, and from being at the top, I start to slide slowly. Then I became frustrated. I became depressed. I still remember how I was in my school, how I was doing, how my teachers loved me. But now I am just an average student here. I cannot digest that. That's how then I took that difficult decision. It was not easy for me. I know if I go back to the society will tell me because he is lazy, he can do it, and many more. But I know that if I stay there, I'll be suffocated. And maybe I will finish my MBBS after 5 years, 5.5 years. But I will not be happy all my life. So what I am afraid is that maybe someday, out of frustration, I might prescribe a wrong medicine, or I might do, during the surgery, I might, something sad might happen. So that's why I said enough is enough. And that's how I came back. I started again from the ground, and slowly, and now I am here in front of you. So why I'm sharing with all of you today, that one decision is very precious, very important for you. Because once you decide today that I'm going in that line, it's not easy to return back and start it again. So please do. You by now, I'm quite sure you already know what you are good at. And once you decide, please work hard. Work in that line. And you have got a supportive environment in this school. We are so fortunate. I think North Liberty have been an example to other schools. How they could manage to maintain academics and excel in sports, which hardly we see. I think my assistant director of sport will agree with me here. Whenever before any major competition, we have to request the principal, we have to request the teacher that please allow your student to come and participate in the school athletic meet or in the Subrato Cup or other major tournament. But it's so nice, I'm so happy to hear that here sports person are getting special privilege, which we know later they will bring pride and laurels, not only to their family, but to the school and to the community.
Today, As we celebrate this milestone, we are also stepping into a new chapter of our life. From here onwards, our lives will be filled with many challenges, and there will be many important decisions we have to make. So I would like to speak about two things: failing and regret. And I hope these are lessons not only for us who are graduating today, but also for our juniors and seniors to carry forward in their own journey. The first thing I want to tell you all is that, moving forward, please take every opportunity you get, even if it is a challenging one. Most of us here, including me, often avoid opportunities because we are afraid of failing or making the wrong decisions. We hesitate because we fear disappointment, mistakes, or judgment from others. But the truth is, success is impossible without failure. The two go hand in hand. In fact, winners often lose more times than losers ever will. And if you do not believe me, I can even give you an example. And with the World Cup around the corner, I thought, why not take a footballer as an example? Do you know who has scored the most penalties in football history? It is Cristiano Ronaldo. But here is something equally interesting. He is also the player who has missed the most penalty. And why is that, you may ask? How can he be the one who scored the most, but also be the one who missed the most? The reason is simple. It is simply because he is the one who has attempted the most. He is the one who took the most chances. To him, failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. And I think this is something we all can learn from as we move forward in our lives. There will be moments when opportunities scare us. Sometimes we will feel unprepared. Sometimes we will make mistakes and choose paths that do not work out the way we expect. But every failure teaches us something, and every opportunity we take helps us grow into stronger and wiser people. So take every opportunity that comes your way. Take risks and chase your dreams, even if the outcome is uncertain, because in the end, it is better to fail after trying than to live with the regret of never trying at all. And speaking of regrets, we now come to the second point. While I do believe there are many things we can do to reduce regret, I think it's almost impossible to go through life without experiencing it. No matter what choices we make, there will always be moments when we look back and wonder how life would have turned out if we had chosen differently. We will always wonder, what if I had taken that opportunity? What if I had spoken up? For example, some of us may choose careers our family wanted for us, while others may choose to follow our own dreams. Some of us may stay close to home, while others may move far away. And even after making these choices, a small part of us will always wonder about the life we didn't choose. But honestly speaking, even if we had made the opposite decision, do we really think we would have no regrets at all? In the end, we will always think about the path we did not take. I think many of us here know the poem, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. We all say the poem teaches us to take the road less traveled. But what if we look at it in another way? What if the poem is actually ironic? Because no matter what road we choose, a part of us will always wonder about the road we did not take. Even if time travel existed and we choose to go back to choose the other road, we would still end up thinking about the first one. In the end, it would simply mean trading one regret for another. So if time travel were possible and we could go back to fix our regret, I think we would simply end up creating new regrets instead. That is why I believe regrets are a part of life. No decision comes with complete certainty, and there will never be a perfect choice that guarantees a perfect outcome. Sometimes all we can do is make the best decision we can at that moment and move forward without looking back. So what I am trying to say, dear friends, is this. If you ever come across two decisions and cannot choose between them, maybe the answer is not about finding the perfect choice. Maybe it is about choosing the decision whose regret you can live with. So as we begin a new chapter in our lives, I hope we learn to take opportunities without being too afraid of failure, and to make decisions without being too afraid of regret. Life will not always go the way we expect it. There will be failures, disappointments, and moments where we question our choices. But do not let these moments stop you from moving forward. Instead, let them teach you shape you, and help you grow into stronger people. So take chances, aim high, and reach for your goals, because I assure you everything will work out in the end. And if it does not work out, then it simply is not the end yet. Congratulations, batch of 2025. I wish you all the best in everything you do. And to our juniors and seniors, I hope you take inspiration from our journey, work hard, and always do your best. Thank you.
Today isn't just about celebrating an end. It's about launching a beginning. We are gathered here today to recognize what we have accomplished, but more importantly, to look at what comes next. Whatever path you choose, remember this. High school did not define you, it prepared you. To my fellow graduates and juniors, the world out there is big and it can be intimidating. But we are ready because we are a generation that is resilient, adaptable, and deeply connected. We've learned how to navigate change and how to stand up for what we believe in. I want you to leave with one thought, that is, don't be afraid to take action. Every opportunity, every path, and every dream we admire is the result of someone simply deciding to believe in themselves and put in the work. We are going to face many hardships and difficulties in our life, and during those experiences, we may experience failure from time to time. However, it is vital to remember that it is okay to fail, and it is not the end. It costs us nothing to rise, to dust ourselves off, and to try once more with renewed determination. Before I conclude, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our principal. Sir, you have been a constant source of inspiration and consistently pushing us to reach our full potential. It is directly because of your encouraging words and your steadfast support that I have been able to make our school proud. Your leadership has created an environment where we could thrive. I would also like to express my greatest gratitude to our teachers. Thank you for your unwavering guidance and profound dedication. You constantly went above and beyond the confines of textbooks, ensuring that we receive the best possible education. Your commitment to our learning has truly been inspiring. I would also like to extend a heartfelt thank to my family and friends for always supporting me and for your endless sacrifices and unconditional love. Your belief in me has been a constant source of strength and motivation. Finally, my ultimate inspiration comes from my best friend, the dazzling woman from whom I received my name and my life's blood, Arimiki Perian, my mother. She never gave me an idea that I could not do whatever I wanted to do or be whomever I wanted to be. She filled our house with love and fun, books and music. I don't know if she ever realized that the person I most wanted to be was her. With these words, I would like to say thank you to one and all. Also, congratulations to the class of 2025 and all the best for the class of 2026.
Nakisni kisna yei burom wada